Oh, okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Good morning, everyone. My name is Norhajiah binti Abdullah from Higher Education Department. Welcome to the first webinar on Hecas. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope by the end of my presentation today, you will find Hecas user-friendly. And I hope that by the end of my presentation also, you will know how to complete all the components required for successful Hecas registration. So maybe without further ado, I'm going to start with introducing briefly on what Hecas is. So I'm going to show my slide. Can everyone see it? Okay. All right, so Hecas is an online application to higher education institution, including UBD, UNISA, UTB, and Polytechnic. And also, if you want to apply for overseas scholarship under the purview of Ministry of Education, you need to apply through Hecas. We already started from the 5th January 2022, and we're going to close on the 17th February 2022. So to apply through Hecas, you can either search for Hecas portal or type hecas.moe.gov.pn. And hopefully this page is going to appear. So I'm going to give you a tour on the website, and I would like to draw your attention to the 3 boxes here. Let's start with the steps to follow here. So this contains information on Hecas terms and condition. Under the steps to follow box, you will find this item. The first things that you need to do when you start your Hecas registration is to read Hecas guideline. Hecas guideline is located at this part. Okay. Second is you need to register and then submit your Hecas online form. The steps for this part 2 will be explained further at the end of this presentation. After you submit your Hecas online form, you need to make payment. You can either pay online or you can pay at 2 of our cash payment counter in Temburong and also in Tutong. After you make payment, you need to log in back to your Hecas account to check your overdue payment, and then save and print your application. After you do all the steps above, you need to submit. You need to go to the institution checklist, which is located in this box, and then you need to submit all the related documents listed in the institution checklist. So let's move on to the download box. This contains information on Hecas terms and condition. So you need to click on this. Okay. Yeah. So I'll show you the Hecas terms and condition. So if you click there, you will see So you will see this. Can everybody see it? Okay. So in this terms and condition, you will see all the things that we need you to agree upon. It will also tell you the information such as we are open, Hecas is open 2 times. The first one is in February, the second one is in August, but not all institutions will offer their programs in August. But for sure, in February, every institution listed from UBD, UTB, UNISA, Polytechnic, and Overseas Scholarship will offer in February. Hecas is open to the holder of valid Brunei Darussalam issued identity card, including yellow, purple, and green. However, for foreign students, they have to go directly to the institution to apply. I'm not going to go through. I'm just going to point out, highlight those that is important. So the next one that's important is for students from bridging programs, including from Bright, UTB Bright, and also UniBridge must apply through Hecas. However, those students like LDP or those students who wants to apply to master or PhD, they don't need to apply through Hecas. Okay, for the payment, for point number 9, for the payment, if you want to make the cash payment, you need to bring your identity card when making your cash. So you need to go to the download box in order to find out which counter is open. For BIBD payment, it takes 2 working days for your payment to be processed. Once this is done, you can log in back to your Hecas account to print and download your Hecas online form. Hecas don't need your hard copy. However, if you go to the institution checklist, some of the institution will need you to upload your Hecas online form. If they don't need it, you need to keep it for your reference. For the payment, if you overpaid, your extra payment will be non-refundable. Okay, so I would like to highlight that. Okay, for the charges on the Hecas, you can apply up to 5, especially for those students who are applying for overseas scholarship under the purview of Ministry of Education. However, if you only apply for local universities and polytechnic, you can only apply up to 4. So if you will apply for 1 program, the fee will be $5, 2 programs, $10, 3 programs, $15, and if you apply for 4 to 5 programs, it will be capped to $20. So this is the combination that you can do when you choose your programs. Okay, for the next one that I would like to highlight is on the qualification. This is especially when you go to our Hecas online form in the section B, where you need to fill in the achievement, your qualification achievement. So when you enter your qualification, you need just to enter the best grade you have. You don't, if you take it multiple times, just choose the one that is the best grade. Okay, the rest you don't need to put it in. Okay, for the points number 20, if if you check the institution checklist, some of the institution will require you to send hard copy. Some will ask you to send to upload a soft copy. So for soft copy, if you're using the original, you don't need the chop from your previous school, the certified one. But if you're using photocopy, you need to get a chop from your previous school. However, if you don't have previous school, For example, you are from a private candidate, you can go to the exam department MOE to chop your certificate. Okay, number 23, for higher education institution and scholarship section, Ministry of Education. This is for the overseas scholarship programs. They reserve the right to reject any application that are incomplete, contain false information, or received after the closing date of Hecas. And then the number 24, Hecas is responsible for the admission process to higher education institution and overseas scholarship under the Department of Scholarship Management only. The application for the award for local scholarship to study in HEIs, that is the higher education institution, will be submitted by each higher education institution to the Ministry of Education after the student receive an offer letter from the HEIs. So it is important for all the students to take note that the Ministry of Education reserves the right to reject application of those who do not fulfill criteria for the award of scholarships. So this means that the students themselves don't need to apply their scholarships to Ministry of Education. Your institution who accepts you will process your application for scholarship. Okay, so that is for the terms and condition. So the next one is on the cash payment counter. For the cash payment counter, there's only two payment counter that's going to open until the 17th February 2022. The first one is in Pusat Tingkatan 6 Tutong, and then the second one is in Sekolah Menengah Sultan Hassan Temburong. Okay, please note at the time they are going to open for PTET, they're going to open from 9 AM to 11:30 AM. In Temburong, they're going to open at 8:30 AM to 2 PM. Unfortunately, there is no cash payment counter open in Brunei district and also in Belait district. Let me go back to my slides. Okay. So the slide nampak ah? Okay. So I've already described on the online payment guideline here. So belum. The cash payment counter list. For the online payment counter guide, you can click here to find out on the how you're going to pay through BIBD online. I'm going to go through in the Hecas guideline at the end of the presentation. So let's move on to the institution checklist. This institution checklist, you need to read after you submit your Hecas online form and also make your payment. So you need to click on the universities and on the institution where you applied to, and you need to submit all the documents they're required to the institution. Either it is online or hard copy to the universities. Okay, and then the next item under the download box is the Borang B. Borang B is not every applicant needs to fill it in. You need to check the institution checklist here to find out whether Borang B is required for you to fill in and also to submit or upload to the system. Okay. Next one is the last box. This is for you if you have any inquiry. So you may email us at ask.hecas@moe.gov.pn, or you can call us at 238-1224 during office hour only. But I would recommend for you to email us instead of calling us, because most of your problems can be answered through the email, because sometimes usually I need to see the screenshots, and then I need your IC number, for example. So this is the things that I would prefer to read from the emails instead of calling. And the second reason is why I would encourage you to email instead of calling is because due to the raised number of COVID now, our office is still doing the BCP, so there might be people around, the people who can answer your question around or not. So it is preferable and much faster respond via the email. Okay, let's move on to the upper part of the website where we have the information on the entry requirements for each of the institution. So if you want to know what is the entry requirement for your program for University of Brunei, you just have to click here. So under the entry requirement, there is a entry requirement for UBD, UNISA, UTB, Polytechnic, and also overseas scholarship under the purview of Department of Scholarship Management. If you want to go to their website, to the institution website, you can go and click here. It will directly bring you to their website. Okay, next is the most important part of this webinar. I would like to go through the Hecas guideline. So I will show you the document. Salah lah. Sorry ya, lampau banyak windownya buka. Okay, so ini kan. I think this is the one. Okay, can everyone see it? The Hecas guideline. Okay. So for the Hecas guideline, I'm going to explain the 5 steps involved in order for you to complete Hecas online form and also all the components along with it. So the first step is for the registration. So what you need to do is go to our website tadi and then click the login and register here. And then if you click there, this window will pop up. Okay, you can enter your IC number and then you click continue. After that, this will appear, and then you just put in all the information they required, and then you click proceed registration. Then you will receive this message, and then you need to go to your email, the one that you use, and then hopefully you're going to receive this email. If you don't receive the email within few hours, you can email us at ask.hecas to inform us. We will check it for you. So you click the red button, the verify your Hecas account, and it will bring you to this. So you need to enter your IC number and then your password, and then click the complete registration. And hopefully this message will appear. Then you scroll down a little bit and click apply. And hopefully you're going to see our Hecas online form, something like this. So for Hecas online form, there is 3 parts in it. The first one is on your personal detail. The second one is on achievement, academic achievement. And the third one is on the application in order of preference. So let's look at the section A. So maybe nataram kali pasal ni screenshot. So if you look, you just need to fill in, you need to fill in all. Tapi if you macam you want to, you're the kind of person who wants to fill in some today and then sambung lagi tomorrow, you can just fill in yang asterisk. Itu very important for you to submit your form. Okay? Tapi all the information you need to to fill in. Okay. Okay, so if you already complete your section A, section B, and section C, you can submit it. And then if you want to edit it, after you submit it, you can. If you log in, hopefully this window is going to appear, this page is going to appear, and then you just click edit. Then you can edit your section A, B, and C. Okay, let's look at the section B, which is on academic achievement. So here is where you're going to fill in your O-level, your A-level, and also your diploma results. Okay, there is no uploading required because the uploading only required in the institution checklist saja. So for O-level and A-level, all you need to do is click on the Add Examination Result. So there you are going to input all the subject code and the name of your subject, the grade obtained, and also the year obtained. And then you can continue clicking on the Add Examination Result until all of your result you already entered di dalam Hecas online format tu. Okay, next one is for the diploma and technical certificate result. So you can put your result in this section by clicking the Add Diploma or Technical Certificate Result button. So something like this is going to appear. So you need to put your diploma type, the name of your diploma, when you obtain it. The year you obtain it is not the year you get the certificate, but the month and the year you sit for that the last exam. Okay, for those who wants to input the IELTS, the TOEIC EFL, the IB, GP, and STPUB result, you can list it. You can put your result here in this section. And then if you scroll down the section B, you're going to find another examination result. This is for subjects, the O-level, A-level, the diploma subjects that is not listed in our upper section of the section B tadi. Okay, so I would like to request for all of you to use this format if you want to type into the other examination result box. Okay, for section C, this is where you're going to put in the programs that you want to apply. This is going to be in order of your preference. So for example, if you put UBD, for example, for your number 1, so that is your most preferred program. The second will be your next preferred program. Okay. The next one is for if you are applying for scholarship, overseas scholarship, I recommend you to put it in your first preference instead of second. Okay. You can put it in second, but I would advise you to put it in the first preference. Okay, what else? Okay, if you want to remove your program. For example, initially you apply for 4 programs, and then you said, no lah, I want to remove 2. You can. However, if you already pay for $20, the $10 will not be refunded. So itu sajalah yang the negative. For me, if you want to remove, you don't need to remove, just let it be saja. Macam sayang je kan. Okay. The total amount that you have to pay will be kena lihatkan di sini yang hijau itu. So the registration cost is the total of your program. So if you apply for 2 program, your total will be $10. And then if you already pay, nampak tu reflected di sini arah amount paid. Tapi kalau you belum pay, it will still be 0. Okay, for the online payment, we only have online through BIBD online payment. By Duri sama Standard Chartered misalnya ada. If you don't want to pay di Temburong or Tutong because you are from Brunei Mora, tapi you ada BIBD online app, you can use other people punya BIBD online app. Tapi kami mau bis kita yang part di sini, yang part di sini ni kita isi detail orang yang apply, bukan detail orang yang punya bank detail orang yang apply. So you can use whoever's punya BIBD app lah, asalkan detail ni semua kita punya. Orang yang apply itu punya, the student, okay, bukan yang parents. Okay, the reason saya tekankan macam mana is because there is multiple times that you pay, and then lepas satu kita buat di sana IC-nya nama bapanya, misalnya orang mamanya. And then lepas satu the system cannot find you. And then lepas satu kita punya Hecas online form pun fikir kita belum bayar. So itulah yang saya tekankan benda pasal macam malar-malar lah terjadi barangan ni. Okay, let's go back on how to pay through BIBD. So you need to go to the payment, click arah payment service, donation, and then lepas satu you click arah pay bill, make donation, and then lepas satu this will appear, kita click arah all payees, and then lepas satu click arah select place selection, and kita cari MOE Hecas. Okay, so hopefully this will appear. Okay, in the reference one, I would require for applicants to enter the IC number, reference to enter your full name. Kalau Indah dapat ambil nama bapa, nama sendiri-sendiri yang full pun okay. Okay, and then your mobile number, and then the top cost of your programs. Okay, kalau dalam Hecas online form require you to pay $10, you put here $10. Okay, ini senarai counter cash yang boleh kita agak. Kali lepas satu, this one is on the how to print your Hecas online form. So kita ikut saja tata cara yang ada di sini untuk memprint. Printing is very important for your reference in the future. Okay, untuk lepas kita submit kita punya online form, as I said tadi, kita boleh edit ataupun update kita punya section A, B and C. However, you can only update and edit until the closing date of Hecas. Lepas Hecas close, there is no more editing and updating. Payment pun mesti jual bayar sebelum closing date of Hecas. Okay, I think that completes my webinar for this morning. I think we have time for another question and discussion. Thank you for your attention and many thanks for coming. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Norhajiah. Now we would like to open for Q&A session. This is about 10 minutes, okay? So we received several questions from everyone. Tapi ada pulang.
So I'm just going to read through all the questions. So the first question is Hecas application only for yellow IC? As long as you have, the answer is as long as you have an IC. Either it's yellow, green, purple, sikit lagi brown. So you can apply through Hecas. Tapi kalau kita ada, kalau kita misalnya ada IC because your status is stateless, kita boleh email saja arah us.hecas and we will find out how to get you registered through Hecas. Tapi kalau untuk foreign student yang misalnya dari Liverpool, anda dapat tu, ia terpaksa apply directly to institution. Okay. Green IC for green IC who wish to apply to UBD, do they apply through Hecas? Okay, for green IC, as I said, you can apply through Hecas. Jangan apply directly to universities. What if I apply for 2 courses at poly? How much? So if you so the answer is if you apply for 2 courses, your payment will be $10. Next question is how can I apply for bridging programs? So for Bright, UTB and also Unibridge UBD, you need to apply directly to the institution. You don't need to apply through Hecas. Okay, tapi for those students yang currently dalam bridging program dan UTB Bright, you need to apply through Hecas. Okay, ada different tu. Orang yang kan masuk bridging sama Bright, no need Hecas. Orang yang currently dalam bridging program dan UTB Bright need to apply through Hecas. Okay, next question. Okay, if we submit the application and would like to change the order of preference of the chosen institution, can or not? Can. You can change your order of preference, the universities, the programs, you can change, you can update your section B on your qualification, you can do all that as long as you do it until before the closing date of Hecas, which is on the 17th February 2022. Next question is on section B, under academic achievement, A-level result only. What about IGCSE and ASR? Boleh juga. Ada tu. IGCSE sama AS level pun listed dalam box atau. Dia semestinya A-level sama O-level saja. Can you please repeat on borang B? Okay. Borang B, not all institution will need it. You have to go to the institution checklist to find out whether the institution needs it. Kalau katanya, kalau Ian dah sebut apa-apa pasal borang B, then you don't need to fill it in and submit it. For Hecas admin, untuk Hecas kami dah memerlukan borang B. Okay, next question. If using prediction result, what if the result still haven't come out? Okay, the answer is you can use your prediction result. I think there is a button you need to click if you're using a predicted result. Okay, so nanti kalau kita lihat dalam institution checklist, dorang ada bagi tahu tu macam mana kita akan mengupdate your result once it comes out, and then how you going to update to each of the institution. I think macam Polytechnic misalnya, you have to email to them. Unisa pun you have to email. I think UTB pun cuma tu juga. So go into the institution checklist and to find out how you're going to update your result lepas tutup Hecas. Okay, next question. Can you repeat on the Hecas guideline about HGI scholarship? Okay, so if you are accepted in one of the institutions, misalnya you are accepted in Polytechnic misalnya, okay, you don't need to apply for scholarship. Kalau kita eligible, memenuhi syarat-syarat kelayakan untuk permohonan beasiswa kerajaan ke dalam negeri, your institution, which is Polytechnic in this case, is going to apply scholarship for you. So kita tak payah buat apa-apa. Next question is regarding online UBD, do I need to attach all the certificate? Untuk ini OASIS kalinya, untuk OASIS, I cannot answer that question pasal my is only for Hecas, but if you go to the institution checklist, there is a ada tu ia punya link ataupun email kah I think for you to reach UBD to ask this question to them. But for this expo, I think I recommend that you go to dorang punya UBD punya booth and then you ask them directly. Next question regarding the UBD online application form under the Brunei Darussalam Government Scholarship for local student. How do we apply to each institution as it will be under scholarship? How do we know if the scholarship? Okay, so UBD tu yang punya urusan. Kalau kita eligible for the scholarship, they will apply your scholarship for the program that you are offered and accept. Okay, so you don't need to worry. Okay, repeat the program choice part. So the program choice part, ia ikut kita punya preference. Yang paling kita suka, yang paling kita mau masuk dalamnya benar-benar, kita buat dalam choice number 1. Lepas tu choice number 2 is your backup. Choice number 3 is your other backup. Jadilah yang paling kita list preferred, tapi kan mau masuk juga, you can put it in choice number 4. Tapi semestinya kita memilih up to 4 lah. You can also choose up to 2 saja. Okay, next one is, does the certificate for both of the academics and activities certificate need to be from secondary school or from 6? Not necessarily. Okay, kurang pasti pula macam soalannya ni ya. There's one for both of the academic. Yang ni barangkali better tah soalan daripada Tuan Hoi ni, better tah kita tanya ke institution di mana kita apply. Kali lepas satu dalam HE Expo ni lah kita agar the institution both. Lepas satu kita tanya whether they need it or not. Pasal kalau Hecas we don't really need it. Kami memerlukan kita punya academic result saja. Yang activity certificate tu kami dah pinjam. Okay, next question. If I can apply from IBTE and TEC, can? Tunggu. Indah. For those yang daripada IBTE and TEC, sekejap let me think about this. Cuba NTEC level berapa? HMTech level 4. Nombor 3. Okay. So untuk IBTE and TEC, Indah dapat apply ke Polytechnic. I think that's the question. Okay, the next one is, where do I register for Hecas? Is it only through online? Yes, it is only through online. If you miss it, that's fine. Pasalnya this webinar is recorded and they're going to upload it in YouTube, so you can watch it sebelum kita tidur kali untuk menidurkan kita. Okay. Next question, minimum O level for applying example. Okay. If you want to know the entry requirements, I suggest that you go to the institution yang offering the nursing, which is maybe Polytechnic and also UBD. So you go to Polytechnic and also UBD both. Dalam Hecas Expo ni kita tanya directly arahnya. Apa minimum requirement untuk apply? Next question is cash payment. Do we go to the counter and pay there, or do we need to bring some documents? Yes. If you go to the cash payment counter, you need to bring your IC and money. Next question. Where is counter payment indicated? Okay, you go to the Hecas website, you click arah senarai counter payment, arah download box tadi, you will find out mana exactly they are. Next question is, I'm from IBT Engineering, want to apply nursing can. Please go to Polytechnic booth in this Hecas Expo and then ask directly to them. Saya dah dapat menjawab Paul J. Next question is for those who wish to attend architecture in Polytechnic. Do we need portfolio? So again, you need to go to Polytechnic expo booth to ask directly to them. Next one, I fill in my AS level result and notice list are limited. Okay, kalau kita punya subjek A level atau dadak dalam kami punya selection, you go to the other examination result box and then you type in there according to the format yang I explain tadi. Okay, kali lab satu, next question is kalau apply master UBD mesti melalui Hecas, the answer is no. Orang master PhD LDP tidak payah melalui Hecas. Just go directly to the institution. If I am applying to Unibridge, next question, if I'm applying for Unibridge, do I have to apply directly to, yes, you have to apply directly to UBD. No need to apply through Hecas. I'm currently studying, okay, next question, I'm currently studying, okay, but I want to take master for this August. Okay, again, if you want to apply for master and PhD, you don't need to apply. Okay, Unibridge sudah tadi. O level, okay. For O level, do we use both June results and November results? Yes, you put in the June results sama November results. Tapi kalau misalnya June result is the best result, then you just put it in once saja. Just input your best result saja for that particular subject. Okay, next question, what scholarship is available for Laksmana? I think this question you need to go to the siapa tu, Department of Scholarship Management to ask them about scholarship yang ada offered by Laksmana College. Lepas ni, lepas webinar Hecas will be on that so kita masuk lagi arah webinar, next webinar to ask this question. Okay, next question, do Polytechnic accept adjacency? Okay, this one go to the Polytechnic Hecas Polytechnic expo booth untuk bertanya mengenai if Polytechnic accept IGCSE mathematics, especially on nursing course. Next question, on tariff point, if the tariff point is narrowly insufficient, do we still need to go to uni? Yes, if whatever your result is, if you want to apply to the universities, you need to apply through Hecas. Tapi if you want to apply for Unibridge ataupun UTB Bright, you don't need to go through Hecas, just go directly to the institution. Next question, is it possible for Sekolah Harap to apply UBD? Yes, you can apply to UBD. Next question, okay. I'll just one lah. Do I need the A level to apply for Hecas? Depends on the programs. Okay, kalau programs kita Polytechnic, dia perlu A level tah. Kalau ke universities, yes. Okay, if you have any other question, you can always email us. Sorry ya, pasal saya kena alert sudah untuk stop. So I'm sorry for those yang baru posted your questions. So if you have any other questions, please email us at ask@moi.gov.bn. So I would gladly answer you there. Okay. I think that's all. So that's the time to maybe I will just pass it to Amal. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you all. Thank you all for listening to this webinar session. So it seems like there's other questions, but other than that, we will be replying to you through email. Okay, so should you have any queries or in need of further information, you may email or contact us through our email. So the next session will start at 11 a.m. Thank you for joining our session this morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.